Hey, howdy, hi, hello, hola, privet, bonjour, guten tag, what is up, Vikings? How goes it? Happy Thursday, I suppose. Oh, it has been an interesting week in the Vikings community. I'm gonna go over building bonuses today as far as like what we know. We don't, unfortunately, to my knowledge, have the new knowledge bonuses yet, but I will be like slightly going over what I know as far as how these new knowledge bonuses should figuratively work if they work the same as where else we see them in the game. I'm gonna also go over like some of the other stuff since like now I have way more of a grasp of this update and the changes that have happened. Hello. So bear with me. Last couple of days, you can ask Amber, my eyes have been like demonically fiery red. It is allergy season for me, so pretty much I went from cold straight to allergy season with burning red, itching eyes, and horrible sinus pressure, henceforth the cough and other stuff. My body does not like nature right now. It's terrible. Anyways, so I'm going to try and get through this without hacking, coughing, sneezing, blowing my snossage, and other stuff as bad. Hopefully the allergy pill I took will help that. So anyways, all right. So the update. Let me preface this by saying, like, really, I'm not that bothered by this update. And I will tell you why, a few things as to why, I should say. And some of them might make some people mad, but I mean, it just kind of is what it is. So, first and foremost, the only part of this update so far, let me like capitalize this in the chat because I know someone's gonna be like, but Bones, so far is the only part of this update so far that can be purchased is marble. That's it. So now buildings do give a significant bonus. So of course, people that can buy the marble packs, the subscriptions, get their palace levels up to, I mean, like, granted, you're still kind of limited as far as how much marble you can get, which is awesome. But the people that can afford to buy the marble packs and get their buildings up are still getting a significant bonus. However, so far, there are no packs of chaos elements. None. Zip, zilch, nada. So, while people can push their palace levels up to, I think the highest I have seen is 43. Let me check. I always like, I mean, I know kind of where my clan, some of my clan's at, but the other ones that I always check are like Game Ender. Because, I mean, in all reality, if someone's going to like push their palace level to an insanely high amount, it's going to be Game Ender. 43. So, like, I mean, that's pretty much on par with everything I've seen is 43. Synthesizer had the only level 50 palace for the last few days. However, to those of you that may have seen it in screenshots without context, where is he? Okay. There he is. So Syntisator was given Palace level 50. Hello, Detroit. Syntisator was given Palace level 50 in order to show us, the community, the bonuses. The cost of upgrading them all, the bonuses in general of the buildings, which is how we were able to finish the charts in proxy. Syntisator's town has been reverted back to a level 40 now. So, to all of those people in the community, oh my god, it's not fair, guess what? Here you go. He stated that it would be reverted back. It is reverted back, so he doesn't get to keep the Palace level 50. Of course, if he had knowledge at Palace level 50 done, the reversion back to 40 would undo that and zero it out because the buildings are a requirement for having that. So there you go. Thank you, Syntisator, for showing us the bonuses of the buildings. I will be going over that today. However, the awesome thing I like about this update so far is Chaos Elements are completely unpurchasable. You cannot buy them. I believe that's how shards should have been. And troop tiers. But, not my decision. So, I'm hoping, praying that Chaos Elements are not ever in the bank. Why? Because the simple fact of, like, it is absolutely, there's almost no sense of achievement if you can literally slap a credit card down, get everything you need for it, and walk away. Where's the fun in that? Instead, for Chaos Elements, we are having to fight. From my understanding, exactly. So far, not yet, not currently. So far, we are having to fight like tooth and nail, essentially, to get Chaos Elements. Everything I've seen said that Mini Asgard. To those of you that played it, I had a fairly busy morning the other day. Everything I've seen states that Mini Asgard was like a complete bloodbath. I can pretty much anticipate that Jotunheim will probably be the same way. I mean, I don't get hit, so like it's not like, you know, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna burn. Because I mean, reality is that 600 T influence, I generally don't get hit at all. I really, so far, am unbothered by it. I like it. I like the fact that you cannot just like, blam, spend and get it all. I'm hoping and praying that Chaos Elements do not hit the bank for a good long time. Now, that might upset some people. However, what has happened in the game when people were able to start buying shards? Like, really? Look at what happened. Everybody that was able to buy troops and buy shards blew up to an absurd size. So I am really hoping and praying that Chaos Elements are not ever purchasable. Syntisator is 40. I literally just showed him on the screen. So I'm really hoping that, like, aside from Marble, that this, like, Chaos Elements can't be bought. I mean, it curbs the gloom and doom for a lot of people. Granted, I don't have gloom and doom because I really just don't. I'm just unbothered by it. He's at 40. So if your game still shows Syntisator at a 50, you might want to check for update internet connection. Clear your cache. Oh, so I mean, like, I'm really unbothered by the whole update as a whole. Like, I will get there slowly and surely. I still have like gear and other stuff that I'm working on. So like, again, so far chaos elements are unpurchasable, and I like it. I don't mind it one bit. I prefer it, actually. So, all of that being said, buildings. These building bonuses are fairly substantial. Hello, good afternoon to you. These building bonuses are fairly substantial. Yeah, I really do hope there is never a chaos element pack. Like, I know that might upset some people. There's, of course, going to be players that are like, but how will I ever catch up? Well, reality is, if you're asking how you will ever catch up, you probably weren't caught up before the update, so chaos elements will mean absolutely nothing to you because they're not what you need to catch up. I'm just going to throw that out there as a reality of the fact of the game. Like, I understand it's a struggle for smaller players, newer players, but them not putting chaos elements in the bank is probably one of the best things for this update they could have done. Because, like, it relatively keeps most of us that are maxed players on the same level for the most part. So, I mean, exactly. T8 was a long haul. I think it took Amber and I a little longer than 8 to 10 months. If I remember correctly, it took us, I think, about a year? I mean, it took Amber and I about a year to finish the first set of secret knowledge. So, like, honestly, like, them not having chaos elements in the bank is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, and it encourages mayhem and complete bedlam, chaos, destruction in events. So why not? You know, I mean, you need chaos elements? Go Viking. Okay. Building bonuses. I talked a little bit about these when I raised my palace to 41 on the stream on Monday. I'm going to go over them again. Now, these buildings, like, get pretty substantial if you have not seen all of these bonuses yet. I will plop them on the screen as I go over them. Make this slightly bigger because I know on mobile it is tiny as... All right. Hola! What's up, BMR? So, building bonuses. This is where I say that, like, there's a substantial amount of bonuses that you can get. There's a substantial amount of bonuses that you can get just by doing buildings. Now, that is the side of this update that is absolutely able to be bought because you can buy marble and you can do them with gold. But I love the fact that knowledge cannot be done this way. So, I'll go over building bonuses. The building bonuses are fairly substantial. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Detroit. Flare-up's got to be horrible, dude. So, building bonuses. When you look, like, they start relatively small. Down here at 40, we had 10%. By 41, they go up, like, you know, anywhere from 1 to 2% in here. Stone quarries are still total defense, total health, total offense. Farms are still infirmary capacity. So by the time you get, thank you, Detroit. Oh, awesome, Modib. So by the time you get up here to 50, like, let's look at this. So 43. 43 is where I showed Game Ender is at currently. Right here. I can't highlight that. But anyways, you can watch the cursor. So 43 is where, like, Game Ender and them are at currently. That's only 5% more. total defense, total offense, total health, and infirmary capacity. They literally like only have 5% more than people at level 40. Like, so when you look at like these bonuses, until you start getting up here, like 45, 20%, 60% for infirmary capacity. And then again, 50, we go double that again and go 40%. 100% to infirmary capacity, but 40% total offense, total defense, total health. So like, I mean, really, the building bonuses are substantial when you go up, like when you start looking at up 5 levels. The 1 or 2 levels up, I mean, like 2-3% more is enough to turn some tides of battle, but it's no more than like, it's no more of a gap there than what you would be seeing, with using different runes. It's not like these building levels are not a big enough gap like that they would make a difference between like someone having Cosmos and not having Cosmos, for instance. Reputes are bigger bonuses than these. So keep that in mind. Now, granted, this, of course, all stacks, so it's all kind of relative. When you see, that's a good idea, actually. Let me finish this thought, and then I probably will. So, like, when you look at these stats, it's not as big as a gigantic, oh my god, the gap, as people will believe. These stats are incremental up. So, okay, give me a real quick moment. Real quick, brief moment. I will leave this up here, as a matter of fact. I don't know if that's visible, but all right, I will be right back. Give me a sec. Okay. Hello. Hello. Translator's all messed up. Anyways. So. Alright. Back. So these building bonuses as I said, are like, okay, sorry. All right. So, as I said, these building bonuses are pretty substantial when you look at the bonuses. Hello. When you look at the bonuses, however, it's not enough to like really make a difference between like a huge gap. Now, of course, all of these bonuses stack, but we're not seeing like 1,000% here, 800% there. We're seeing like incremental, of course, increments up. Like, I mean, building level 50. Nobody has a building level 50 yet. So, but we're seeing like 40% total offense, total defense, total health. Infirmary capacity, 100%. When you start looking at like the barracks, just merely means we can train more. Shrine of Odin will kind of be a fairly deciding factor because, and I say that because, of course, bigger march sizes kind of win out on a lot of stuff. I mean, deciding factor in a lot of battles that we see are numbers. I mean, strength and account strength, the person playing, etc., all, of course, like, factors into that. However, marches do factor into a lot of this, the size of marches. We are getting additional marches now, like 2 more marches, as a matter of fact, so that will raise our total to 20. Town defense bonuses, we haven't seen these for a while. Yes, that's about right, BMR, actually. Town defense bonuses, at 50, your wall gives 100 and 150%. Now, when you get down here, your forge and workshop also give total defense and total health of 100% at 50. Rune workshop will give an additional 100% to troop offense during an attack. Hall of Mysteries, 100% to troop defense during an attack, or troop health during an attack. Hero Bow, troop defense during an attack, 100%. Your manor now gives 300% to, right here, 300% to warrior number and training. It does not give more speed. Sanctuary of the Aesir, by level 50, we are seeing a 15% recovery speed. Mead Hall, 180 million in reinforcement size at level 50. Like, now, that's like, that's like 180 mil. Granted, if I'm in danger of burning 180 million, as far as like, 180 million is really not going to stop anything, but it is kind of nice to almost have a full hike in reinforcements now. Warrior number and onslaughts, 10.2 million. That is going to make a, what's up, Brian? Hello. That 180 million is going, or that 10.2 million is going to make a significant amount of difference in some places. And the warrior number in an onslaught, the 250% there, meaning onslaughts are going to get bigger. This bottom number right here. Onslaughts are going to get bigger. At level 40, we had 87%. Down here, and then by the end we had 250%. Oh man. So building bonuses, these building bonuses are fairly substantial, but they're not like game breaking. They're not like, oh my god, the gap, these guys are gonna have level 50 and just be burning all of us. The dreaded gap. It's not that like impactful. Like, I mean, they are significant. They do stack, but they're not like, oh my lord, terrifying. To my knowledge, nobody has max level VIP. So, like these bonuses, I mean, these bonuses are like a quarter of what max level VIP would give anyway. So it's not all that terrible, at least as far as what I see. So, knowledge. Big thing about knowledge. We'll break down what I know. None of mine have been done, FYI, because, well, I mean, I haven't done a siege. I didn't play mini Asgard, so I'm kind of like waiting for yacht. But here's what I know about knowledge. So when it came to our T8, a lot of us did offense, defense, health, fortress, towns before, in some sort of order before T8. Like mine, for instance, was fortress, offense, health, T8, towns, defense. Don't ask me what I was thinking then because I can't rightly tell you. However, knowing more about these bonuses, knowing how the glory hall and stuff has been impactful in the game, I will share my tidbit of information with you. So here, honestly, is what I would suggest. And here is why. Oh, thank you, Madib. Okay, let me see. Where is this? Okay, so what I would recommend, and I know some people have already started, would be hero or shaman first or second. And I'll kind of like break down as to why. I completely get like somebody's choice if they want to do like fortress stuff. I don't know where you sent it, Madib, but I'm not getting notifications. My line's being kind of weird. Anyways, so my recommendation personally would be hero or shaman, first and or second. Whatever you don't do first, do second. And here is why. Let me break down some of this why. So aside from getting like more of the offense with hero during defense. Oh, all right. I'll check it in a minute. Offense with hero during an attack. You get these buffs. There are against these bonuses. As you can see, like these bonuses in these bonuses, as we know from the glory hall, are huge. See, and fortress, depending on how you play, fortress might be a very good starting point for you. Offense against, as we all know, offense against is a huge multiplier, or it has been a multiplier before. I don't really see it being additive. I don't see that changing. Personally, I would see the against still being a multiplier. So knowing that the offense against can be ginormous, having these on your troops, if you can, are amazing. Now, other reason I would recommend these before T9 is because throughout these are like T9 warrior offense against tiers. So, I mean, you're not going to necessarily get those bonuses against those tiers without this knowledge. Then, of course, you have offense with hero during defense. We generally do not send our troops without our hero to defend stuff. Like during attack, during defense, during attack, defense, attack, etc., etc. And then you have that infamous, bam, offense against again. So now we are buffing our troop specific against what they are 50% strong against. So like ranged has always been strong against killers. Melee's always been strong against cav. Cavalry's always been strong against ranged. Killer's always been against siege. Siege has always been against melee. Those are the 50% against. We are now buffing that even more. Henceforth, why I say like these knowledges are so impactful. The other thing, and we have not seen these bottom three for a very, very, very long time. Hero tree and shaman tree in main knowledge, if that like tells you anything about the timeline for where we saw these originally. Like it's been that long. But down here, hero influence during an attack on enemy offense. Hero influence during an attack on enemy defense. Hero influence during an attack on enemy troop health. These debuffs are huge. We all know from the Glory Hall that when these factored into things, when these were done, they literally, the last place we saw them was Clan Glory Hall. Prior to that, we had Hero Tree and Shaman Tree and Main Knowledge. I don't believe they were on Secret Knowledge too. So like there is that. So keep in mind, like these decreasers are phenomenal. So like so like where I would say is like keep in mind that thank you, Detroit. Keep in mind that where these decreasers are will make a significant difference as far as like other stuff. So exactly, Battle for Light, for instance. So what I know of knowledge personally for my type of play, I would recommend hero and shaman trees first. Of course, like I understand the cost of T9 will be staggering. Like some people would be like, oh my God, but it's like 3 times the amount to unlock T9. Well, you're not wrong. However, there is like 40 knowledges less in the T9 tree than there is anywhere else. So when you look at the cost, it shakes out. You're going to spend the same amount from 1 to 7 that you are regardless to what order they are in. It is merely a matter of how you want bonuses applied, where you can get them before other stuff. Like personally, my personal decision, like I don't care about using T9 because of the simple fact of like I'm gonna need the chaos elements to train and heal T9, but I'm also gonna need the chaos elements for all of this stuff. So like instead of splitting myself in 3 different ways as far as like training, healing, and knowledge, I would way rather like focus on the one and get as many of these bonuses up as fast as possible versus have the T9 available and be like, well, I mean, I have them, but you know, the other thing is Valkyrie knowledge. I personally am a firm believer of not using the troop until I have the Valkyrie knowledge behind it. There's also more offense against when it comes to that Valkyrie knowledge. So like there is that. But I mean, at the same time, I also completely get skipping around. Like obviously knowledge can only go up so far per palace level. Like currently I'm sitting at 2.1 billion gold. So even if I had a ton of chaos elements, which I don't, like, I mean, and a ton of gold until my palace level goes up, there's really like nothing more I can do. Which means like, and then it's not just palace level, of course, it's oracle level. So, I mean, I would probably nickel and dime some knowledges in where I could. However, hero and shaman trees, the decreasers and the buffs that they give because of the fact that we send literally every battle march with a shaman double now and a hero double. Like it is entirely possible that it is entirely possible that like these decreasers are ginormous. I mean, like, so again, like Sam said, Detroit sent me a screenshot of his. I will show that up here. Nice. Let me download this and I'll plop it on the stream. So it is entirely possible that like it's going to depend on how you play, how your clan plays, how other things factor into it, because like just purely having all of this isn't necessarily going to make a big difference. Like personally, I will probably take hero and shaman, resilience, and then maybe fortress at that point, or towns. I don't play a lot of fortresses here, to be honest. Like it's a little rough for me to play fortresses in my clan, considering the fact home gang is like, you know, 2 a.m. for me, 1 to 2 a.m. for Amber and I. Also, the other thing is like we don't normally defend the stronghold, so because again, CVC starts early in the morning for us. So like honestly, the fortress knowledge would help in Battle for the Light. Fortress level would help for Battle for the Light. However, hero and shaman, personally, for my type of play, these buffs and debuffs are going to be way better for me. And then, like, I can look at resilience, which, of course, I mean infirmary capacity, and then troop-specific health, defense, and then scouts, health, defense. Of course, there's T9 warrior stuff, like, scattered everywhere. Now see the 0.25, though can be huge. I'm just merely showing this because like we all know what the max bonuses are already. Where's hero? Like, so, influence on enemy troop health. A maxed glory hall gives 5%. So, like, when you look at that, a maxed glory hall is 5%. If we get that same 5% from ours, like, we're getting 10% between a maxed glory hall and, of course, like, knowledge. So, I mean, that's huge. That would give us an additional 10% on top of like whatever else we already have it. So, I mean, okay. Oh, man. So, they double at 43? Well, see, that's nice to know considering the fact like I haven't seen percentages of any knowledge yet. Maybe not. I mean, have you seen the numbers, or are you just guessing? Let's see. Bam. Would be nice. All right. So, Detroit sent me this. I assume this was during Mini Asgard. That is a phenomenal, awesome hit. It won't move your clan. Clan's still based on clan influence. If you're going to 42, you're pushing you into another league, not your clan, Brian. So Detroit, awesome hit. That is a phenomenally nice amount of chaos elements, actually. 21.5 million. Of course, that is split between the players in the onslaught. However, that is an amazing hit. Well, congrats, Sam. Nice. Like I haven't seen any screenshots of knowledge, percentages, etc., etc., etc. As you guys know, I am not personally in the know of knowledge stuff. I asked for percentages for a chart, and was told that that was already essentially being presented by another streamer. So love it when knowledge is guarded. I mean, because the rest of us don't need to know that stuff, right? Anyways, I'm gonna like stop that because otherwise I'm just gonna get in trouble and I'm gonna talk a whole lot of stuff that I shouldn't. Anyways, so we're still waiting for full knowledge percentages so we can show like how big this stuff expands. But again, like, so this is Detroit's knowledge that he sent me. A lot of this is going to depend on like personal choices, how you play, how you want to play, how fast you want to unlock certain things. I personally will probably start with Hero Shaman, and then Resilience, Fortress is kind of like where I will skip for or bounce around to a little bit. This is, if you have that knowledge unlocked all the way up to that level, congrats. Like, definitely congrats. That is phenomenal. I have my own opinions as far as like information should be shared across all the community and not just for specific people to see before it's released in little bits. But that's like, I'm not in charge of that. And I'm not a big enough streamer level to really matter when it comes to that. So there's that. Anyways, so this is Detroit's knowledge. T9 first, like I completely understand why you'd want to like plop that first one open. Let me see. T9 training limit. Always awesome. I also understand why you'd want to unlocking the troop tier, or the troop, like your troop themselves into a certain cost, because like when you look at those, like it is a massive amount of chaos elements at one time for one knowledge, when ultimately that amount of chaos elements will probably go to like 3 or 4. So there is that. Like I completely get why someone would unlock that first just purely for cost. Completely understand it. You've got, I forgot what mouse I was using. Hero second, Shaman third. Like I said, those are probably the two I would start with. Resilience would probably be somewhere in either fourth, or offense for fourth. Like I completely get why Hero and Shaman will be in like the top that a lot of people choose, because I mean obviously we don't do a lot of battles without our Hero and Shaman in them. You generally don't reinforce things with naked marches, unless it's Battle for the Light. You also like majority of battles will be decided by your Hero and Shaman march together. That's just kind of how that is. So T9 knowledge being first to avoid tripling the cost of unlocking one tier when that cost could go to other knowledges. Completely understand that and get that decision. But Hero and Shaman give like the absolute as far as how I know knowledge is presented and knowledge works. Hero and Shaman, from what I have seen, will give the best bonuses straight out the gate. I don't know if I mean, like, I haven't really looked through offense, resilience, offense, and resilience and offense I've kind of like glanced through. I haven't really like sat down to look at them, because I mean, reality is I don't have any chaos elements right now. Won't until yacht, and then my gold. My gold is significantly farther down. And so it's really not like the like focal point right now. I will probably save as much chaos elements as I can save my gold up, still try to finish my last piece of gear with gold for hero energy, and then go from there. But hero and shaman are definitely where I would recommend focusing your first attention as you can. Now, Valkyrie knowledge. This is like horribly painful for a lot. Luckily, my troop type's my first. I don't have T8 done. Oh, yes, I do. I have T8 done on my second and my third. As far as like these updates, T9 or Valkyrie is nuts. I think we will need definitely a good amount of time. I mean, it is an insane amount of gold to max stuff now, which is good. It's good that it takes time. It's good that, like I said earlier in the stream, it's good that it takes chaos elements to max knowledge instead of just gold. And it is awesome that chaos elements cannot be bought. So, personal opinion again. So Valkyrie knowledge, I mean, luckily the Valkyrie is not gold dependent, but the Valkyrie is not necessarily chaos dependent. It is like you can do it purely with gold, but it is level dependent. You cannot like just up and max the Valkyrie without having the building level up to 50. I think you can get like 1 or 2 levels of these done. But the cost, the cost, as we all know with the Valkyrie, the cost gets exponentially expensive as you go up. I mean, like ranged is my first, Cav is my second, and just the difference between like first and second is 510 million gold. So, like by the time you start looking at 5th, 6th, 7th trees, it gets extremely expensive. Like here's third tree is 1.7 billion just for the first level of T9. I think by 4th it probably goes to like 2.5 billion if I track that correctly. But it gets exponentially expensive. So, like, I mean, we're more than likely going to see a lot of people revert back to, like, their first troop type for a while. If they can, because of gear, runes, and other stuff. Like, switching troop types right now would be nightmarish if you don't already have the gear, runes, and other stuff done. But, as we know, the Valkyrie knowledge gets exponentially expensive, not only by tier, but also per level. It is definitely one of those things. This update as a whole, like that's why I started the stream saying like this update as a whole, I'm not bothered by it. I'm not really all that pressed. I'm just not. Like the T8 update took Amber and I about a year. Granted, we were spending way more than we are now. So like I would say this, like for heavy spenders, if chaos elements are not purchasable in the bank, which I hope to God they will not be, like I would say for heavy spenders, I would say heavy spenders would probably be. I still haven't gotten the screenshot, Modib. I would say for heavy spenders, like it would probably be a year. Like, I don't know why I haven't gotten the screenshot, but I haven't gotten the screenshot. What's up, Yellow? I would say heavy spenders, like, if we cannot continue to buy chaos elements, which I'm hoping and praying that... I haven't seen it. So one moment. Let me look back through our chat, dude. In case I'm missing something. Ugh. I know I saw like the little video thing you sent me about like buildings, but I haven't seen the it's legitimately not there. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Oh, unless it was sent on Discord. In Discord I don't get messages unless they're friends of mine for obvious reasons. So anyways, like I like the fact that this can't be just like plowed through as far as like just bought. It's going to take a while for this to all be 1 second. For this to all be one moment. I don't know why my line's being dumb. Like the last couple of days, line's been stupid. Done me dirty. Personally, like, I completely understand the, no worries, dude. I sent you, like, eyeballs just so, like, you can see what I see in our chat, Madib. Anyways, like, I completely understand that, like, marble. I completely understand that marble is purchasable. Like, I get it. Building bonuses, to be honest, like, I covered the building bonuses in the beginning of the stream. Building bonuses, to be honest, are not like an oh my god, oh my lord, oh my Jesus amount. Like, so... So, when it comes to, like... When it comes to building bonuses, if you see a level 50, granted, keep in mind, I mean, these building bonuses do stack, so some of these bonuses can be potentially substantial and can be extremely beefy. I mean, like, the amount of troops that can be sent on a march, etc., 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 can be phenomenal and devastating. But, like, these building bonuses are not, like, the end-all, beat-all. It's not like you're seeing... It's not like you're seeing, like, this. Not this. This. Here we go. Out of buildings, you're not seeing bonuses like what you see down here. Like 880% total offense, total defense, total health. Like, you're not seeing these, like, 880%. You're seeing 50%, 40%, 100%. There's not, like, all these insane high bonuses that are just absolutely nuts. What's up, Moxie? So it's like, they're not bad. Like, really, these building bonuses are nice, but they're not, like, end-all, beat-all, oh my god, we're gonna die. They're gonna burn all of us. It's the end of the game. We're all, the gap. It's not bad, really. Like, without panic, it is not terrible. To be honest, like, the fact that this fosters in a lot of the game needing to be like, limited as far as, like, how much marble you can purchase at a time. That's awesome. The fact that you can't purchase chaos marble, phenomenal. Like, that's just kind of where I'm at with that. I like it. So, like, I mean, the building bonuses are very nice. They're very, like, as far as, like, comparable to what we've seen in the past. It's good. It's good. And it's good, like I said, that you cannot purchase all of this stuff. It's phenomenal. Now, unfortunately, like, my buildings are halted at currently 41. I won't be going up to 42 for a while. I mean, I have 2 billion gold. So, like, there is that. And again, like, my knowledge is going to be these Uber Chiefs. So, if anybody has hit a chief, you've noticed a significant increase in health. Where are these bastards? There they are. All right, so you've noticed a significant increase in their health. These things are tanky. The fact that we can now have, like, what? a billion, 2 billion. Is it 2 billion now? Baby, is it 2 billion hero energy? 1 billion. Okay. I haven't been able to afford the hero energy to max. So when in doubt, ask the wife. So let me grab a screenshot here. Ooh. There we are. Okay. This is what the 600%. Oh, well, I mean, it is possible that you spent a ton because of the simple fact of, like, you know. So before, like, our one hits were not like that absolute, I mean, glorious. The Chiefs were absolutely, like, killable. Not saying that they're not killable now. Just merely stating that the Chiefs were killable. Now, now these Chiefs are going to be like way, way higher. Why? Because of the simple fact of, like, we have 2 billion or 1 billion hero energy in reserve, but also they have these phenomenal, like, well, I mean, the drops are comparable too. Give me a second. I got sidetracked by something. Oh, man. Okay. I believe this is like, yeah, this is like one long drop. So this is roughly what it looks like now. Thank you, Snowman, for the donation. Greatly appreciated. This is what hero drops look like now. So build up to 600%. This is the kind of drop you get. This is like one massive drop, by the way. These are the drops you are getting from a 600% maxed hit of 1 billion hero energy. So, like, I mean, significant. I mean, you're using a significant amount of energy, and the Chiefs are not necessarily killable. Killable solo, I should say. But the drop rate is very, very comparable to the amount of hero energy spent. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I need 10k, like, mats or serpent tongue. I don't currently have the hero energy, but, like, I mean, this is going to make this way more doable if I can get the amount of gold and hero energy, of course, in, like, a week, than, like, the amount of time it has taken me. Hello. So I mean, like, yes, the like health and stuff of a hero or of a chief changed. However, amount of hero energy we now have is like insane. So like, I mean, the fact that like all of that changed is not necessarily a bad thing. It is very reminiscent now of drops for an Uber Chief to what we see of rune drops out of a Supreme Ghost. Ah, there he goes. To what we see for rune drops out of a Supreme Ghost. Those of us that played before the Supreme Ghostesses came out know the struggle of waiting for these things weekly to rotate through to find the right one to get these. Oakley. I still haven't gotten it, dude. Oh man. Like the amount of pain and heartache that those of us went through to get runes in the first place. Like I sent a message to Amber yesterday online, by the way, and it took like 20 minutes to go through. So I'm not really all that like stressed about it. Madib, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Like so when Chiefs came out, it was very, 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 very like reticent of those for like those of us that hit ghosts like this to get runes originally. And Supreme Ghost came out and you could literally have enough legendary runes in like an hour that it took some of us like 5 months to get. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that the Uber Chiefs have changed this way. I understand that people are like going to naturally be upset about the energy. Now, like, here's honestly what I am upset about. I will say this. I am somewhat lazy. To those of you that like have watched my streams for a while, I'm not lazy to the extent of Negan lazy. While I say that, Negan knows I love him. So, you know, you guys can, whoever wants to go ahead and be like, Negan Bones said you're lazy. I have told him multiple times on his streams he's lazy. He knows entirely what I'm talking about. So, now, while saying I am lazy, keep in mind that my biggest issue with these Chiefs now is that I cannot affordably knock one down to max my resource event in one tile. That is it. That is my biggest thing. Like, I am lazy enough to admit that I cannot, like, my biggest upset for this is I cannot max my resource event with one tile. Other than that, I don't care. Like, to be honest, to be completely honest, I could care less. I like the fact that I can get more mats in a short amount of time as long as it's an affordable amount of hero energy. But I am more upset by the fact that I cannot kill that thing in like 40 minutes and not get the tile to max a resource event easily. That way more has me upset than them changing the chief. Like, I mean, that's just it. Well, I mean, I don't think I've seen a chief in our kingdom killed yet. And normally chiefs in our kingdom are like almost as rare as Ubers themselves. Like, these chiefs here that are all like, I mean, look, there's one at 36. This rarely happens. Normally in the kingdom of Ret, we are waiting for these things to respawn. I have not seen a single one dead yet. So, I mean, like, keep that in mind. It will also help, like, the chiefs be there, as far as, like, people needing mats, I suppose. We're not waiting, like, a crazy amount of time for them to respawn. They're here because none of us are, like, can really afford to like kill them. We never have Ubers, let alone chiefs. Like people say chiefs are out, and if you wait like an hour or two, you have to wait for them to respawn normally. So like the fact that these chiefs are still here is phenomenal. It's a good thing. I'm just saying, like, my biggest upset with it is that, like, I can't cheaply close my resource event anymore. That's it. I'm lazy. I like closing my resource event in one tile and then opening a tile for my wife and Amber closing it in one tile. However, now we will have to kill Supremes and hope for those. Exactly. You'll wait 2 days. Like, now we'll have to hopefully kill Supremes, or wait for Supremes, because I'm pretty sure most of the clan will have the same opinion that we do. Close it in a tile or two, call it a day, or go for ranking off of those tiles. So there's that. Oh, man. Goodness. It is like, I will tell you this, everybody's like, well, you guys don't understand how hard it is because you play in Ret. I will tell you this. We understand the struggle of never having Ubers, rarely seeing reward tiles, because if we don't get on reward tiles instantly, the kingdom leeches that do absolutely nothing in events but grow and influence and use our rewards to grow even more will grab them. And there's that. Like, Ubers are an urban legend here. I will like be straight up. I am sure Detroit will tell you it's the same in Giants Kingdom. Ubers are an urban legend. They don't exist. Materials. The materials you need. The materials you need are like these are mats. Like, mats are like my short, well, I mean, they're game short for materials. Where the f is my forge? I don't even know what half of my buildings look like anymore. Oh! I'm gonna need a map. That's not it. I'm not used to having blue stuff. There it is. Good God, that took forever. Materials. It's basically just short for mats. I know, I should have gone to the list, but it's fine. I found it eventually. Basically all of these. Materials, mats, etc., etc. This stuff. I wish you could actually get this view on phone or on mobile because it's phenomenal. I like this view. I never fuse my stuff, so much to Amber's dismay. She doesn't like my materials being like all over the place, and I'm just terrible about it. I'm lazy. Again, lazy. So the blue like completely confused me there. But materials. It is way like easier to get materials out of these Uber Chiefs than it was before. And I like that. I do not like the fact that I cannot, like, absolutely cannot max a resource event by killing a chief anymore. That 50B was nice, and the 50B silver was even better. Oh, man. All right, give me a quick moment. I'm going to refill my coffee cup. I will be right back. And then there's an announcement about a streamer battle. I know absolutely nothing about this. I can tell you this. I can say with a surety, not a single one of the streamers on there are English. So, but I will throw this announcement up there on the screen for you guys to see it, because you can participate in this type of stuff. So, give me a quick moment. I will be right back. First, coffee, and then I will get to like this streamer battle announcement thing. All right. Quick moment. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Good Lord. All right. So, the material view would absolutely be phenomenal on mobile, I think. All right, so here's this. I can tell you exactly what I know about this. Zero. So oh, man. Torrent released a video about streamers battle. As you guys can probably participate in this, I will throw it up here because I can. Whoop. Oh, dude, happy birthday, man. Congrats! Happy birthday, Brian! That is awesome, dude. I hope you have an amazing one. I hope it is phenomenal. Like, really, dude. Like, happy birthday. Congrats on another year around the sun. I am hoping that you have many, many more and you have a phenomenally good day. Like, I really do wish you the best, man. So, I'm gonna go like really slow on this video. I briefly like watched like a minute of it. But I'm gonna go like I said, kind of slow through this so you guys can get the gist of it. This is on Torrent's channel. I will share the link actually. Oh, there it goes. You are welcome, dude. Thank you for kicking it with us on your birthday, man. All right, so that is the link to this video. I'm gonna like plop it up here. Oh, boom! Streamers battle, Torrent's channel. Boom! Tomorrow, streamers will face a legendary battle in Jotunheim where they'll fight not only for glory but also for prizes for you. Warriors in the battlefield will be Synthesizer, Gadkey, SCO, No Name, Pro Play, Pachelka, and Comediant. Those 7 streamers, the more points they score, the more rewards you get. Don't miss the live streams. Links in their channels are in the description of this video. Basically, like, all of the Russian streamers are there. Just FYI. But I can tell you these guys will do phenomenal to get prizes for you. So, like, check that out. For sure. Their live streams, of course, like Gadkey, Synthesizer, SCO, Pro Play. I know for a fact, always try to be live every Jotunheim. I try to do it, but I mean, most Jotunheims I'm fairly busy. But I know Pachelka, Comedian, and No Name, phenomenally awesome people too. They I believe they do a fair amount of lives and other stuff. I'm not entirely sure what all this entails. But I do know, like, anyways, Synthesizer, Gadkey, SEO, No Name, Pro Play, Pachelka, Comedian will all be battling. The more points they score, the more rewards you get. Do not miss their live streams. Links in their channels are in the description. We'll go through this. Although that is not all, you can predict the battle's outcome. Fill out the Google form. There's a description or a link in the description of Torrent's thing. Rank the participants by their final standings. If your prediction is correct, you get a unique reward. Witness the legendary battles for prizes. Basically, you'll watch their lives. You can bet, essentially, on which streamer will win by filling out the form that is in the description of the video that I put in, that I pinned in the chat. So you guys can all participate in this. Of course, the streamers, like, we can't participate in this type of stuff. So there is that. You guys, I would encourage you to do it. I would greatly encourage all of you guys to go participate in this. I don't know what the unique rewards are. I don't even know what the real competition is, aside from like the streamers are battling each other. I have no clue about any of this, but I would encourage you guys to go participate. I don't know as far as anything, as far as what rewards are, etc., 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 etc. It's not in streamer news. It's not in any information-wise that I can see. But I would encourage you guys to go check this out. Go participate. The more rewards and unique stuff that you can get, the better. That is like pretty much what I'm all about. In like recent events, there is no English streamer one. None. In recent events, I have been told that streamers get everything. I will tell you the last thing I got, aside from the 2 billion gold from Torrent on the update day, was the Guard of Tyrant from Jurgen over a year ago. So, slightly less than a year ago, like 9 months ago. So, I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff I don't understand as far as, like, what's going on because it's not necessarily presented. Like, I see what you guys see. I'll put it that way. I see exactly what you guys see. So, I also don't get paid for views or paid by YouTube for any of this. So the links you guys see pretty much go to me. They are how I make money off of all of this and keep this going. Amber and I pay out of pocket. As you guys all know, I'm going to segue this real quick. In a moment, I will play the rest of this video. See if it says what the rewards are. I doubt it. That will be left in fog. Okay. So, as you guys all know, if you read posts, like, we recently had a loss. So, like, funding is rough. Funding's rough for Amber and I. We don't spend in the game because we can't afford it. So, like, pretty much you guys, all your donations on tips, on the GoFundMe, and on the merch shop, I would recommend memberships if you guys could do them, because then you guys get way more out of it than I do. Like, I can give you guys perks and stuff back versus just donating me money. I am absolutely 110% greatly appreciative of anything. Really, like, I started this channel with the means of helping the community, and it's kind of been the same all the way through. That's what Amber and I do. But, like, you know, I mean, I was making enough money a month before I lost my monetization that it was affordable to do on my own. Now it is not. If you don't know what I mean, it is this right here. That red thing means I am no longer that red thing right there means I am no longer monetized by YouTube. So views I get no money for. If you see ads on any of my videos, I don't get paid for those. And none of my memberships are through YouTube. Also, it means this right here, this shop, I can see this, but you guys can't, because of the simple fact of I'm not monetized on YouTube. I lost that monetization. The GoFundMe explains that. So anything and everything is greatly appreciated. Memberships are here. Memberships are there. If you scroll down, you will see these. The members only chat, it will actually send you to Discord. Like, I put it in Discord to where, like, or that sends you automatically to Discord. It will join you as a member to the members only, give you the appropriate rank, etc., etc., etc. But those all help greatly. So, thank you guys for anything and everything you do. anyways, that's like pretty much all I had for today. As far as like building bonuses and other stuff. Of course, the building bonus chart. See. The building bonus chart is available in Proxy. We have shared them across all the proxies to make sure that all that information gets out to everyone in the community. I should be live sometime in Jotunheim. I'm not exactly sure when. I mean, like, my whole main thing is trying to, like, you know, get my gold back up so I can finish my gear. But we'll see. Anyways, I should be live sometime during Jotunheim. I anticipate that it will be an insanely busy and crazy event. So, like, I really look forward to it. I'm hoping that it will be, I'm hoping that it'll be phenomenal. You are welcome, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all your support. Even your views mean a lot. If you guys can, do me one solid favor. Do me this. Donations are awesome, and I greatly appreciate them. Views. If you guys can and will, please get your clanmates, your friends, etc., to check out the channel. Like the stream. Like, you know, let me know in any of the comments on any of these videos what you guys want to see potentially. But views. So, let me know. If there's other stuff you guys want to see. The views need to go way up if I'm going to stay in the streamers program. I need like 5K a month. I average about 3K a month currently. 3.1K this month. After today, it'd be like 3.5. But needs to be like 5K a month. So anyways, please, please, share the videos. Watch the videos. I greatly appreciate all of the support, the views, etc. We will do a battle royale for you guys on the stream here in 30 seconds. You want in on a battle royale? Type something. There's like 22 people on the stream, anyways. So, if you want in on the battle royale, type something. I'll do a minute, because why not? Man, there's like no way I'm ever gonna get Guard of Ruler. That's like, to you guys that have it, my hat's off to you. Battle Royales where the little bots at the bottom fight. I will, like, the gold that you get from those, you can use to, like, upgrade the bots, change them, etc. Like, so, I will triple or double. I will double the amount of gold you get out of winning Battle Royale for the winner. And if the winner's me, then I will give it to whoever else is, like, second place, because I have no control over the bots. And I will despawn stream elements, so that bot can't win. Where's my cursor? Start this infernal ringing. Okay, here we go. Battle Royale. Let me see, where's stream elements? You get out of here. All right. Now I gotta find mine. Ah. Nope. There we go. Here we go. All right. Good luck. Godspeed. Boom. I have no control over health packs, which way they go, what they do, etc. Good luck. Ragnar, what's up, man? Oh. Oh, CG killed me. Congratulations, Ragnar. Congrats. Let me see. I will, yeah, 500. I will double that. There you go. All right. Okay. Congratulations, Ragnar. All right, that's really all I had for today. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for kicking it with me. Unfortunately, I cannot give you in-game items for winning on the bot battles. I wish I could. Thank you guys for being here and kicking it with me today. I will see you guys around in the community. I will be live sometime during Jotunheim. Of course, Detroit and the rest of Giants. If you guys are watching this, we will see you in an Alliance chat soon. Always awesome to hang on, Detroit. That's too low, dude. There. Now try it, Detroit. Anyways, thank you guys for being here today. I will see you guys around in the community on the next live stream. Thank you for all your support. Thank you, Brian, for your donation, and I hope that you have a phenomenal, awesome, happy birthday. Real quick shout out to these guys. Real quick, brief, uno momento. Brian Dillinger, aka Snowman, Moxie, Boomer, Cats, Modib, and Yellow. Thank you guys for being members. It is awesome. I greatly appreciate your support. Member shout out there. Also, Brian, happy birthday, man. I hope you have a phenomenally amazing day. And that you just well wishes to you, man. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys on the next live stream and around the community. Thanks for watching.